This is the Google Pixel 6a, which I have purchased and owned now, for about the past 5 to 6 months. And I have to say, this device has been fantastic. Probably the word I can use is flawless. Okay, for those of you who have stumbled by this channel, just so you're aware, my main channel is Solar Tech, and over there I've covered this device in full. So obviously I've made a review on it, and I've also covered other aspects of it in terms of photos, videos taken with this device. I've also covered it in I think in 20 tips and tricks, and I've even broken those tips and tricks down to single short bite-sized videos. So in case someone doesn't want to watch the long edited version, they can just watch them as they please. So in effect, I've made about 15 videos on this device, but again, today is just very brief, just to let you know what this device has basically been like. Okay, obviously the thing I really like about this device is that I love the way that it matches the design of the 6 Pro. So if you're walking about with this one, you don't feel inferior that, oh, someone who has a 6 Pro, you know, you can tell the difference, whereas here you cannot, unless obviously one is together. If I saw someone using this from a distance, I would not be able to tell. Just think, oh, they've got a 6 Pro. So I love that. I love the way they Google have matched the what I call the smaller brother to the big brother. So that's really nice. Love that. What else do I love about this device? I love this two-tone color combination on the back, separated by this camera bar, which is good because it means when you lie it down on a surface, it's always going to be flat. So that's neat. And going back to this two-tone color combination, you know, if the 7 series is anything to go by, you can bet your life that the 7A is not going to have this two-tone color combination. So maybe this will be a good buy, you know, with time to come. The other thing I love about this as well is that hides fingerprints really well. Yes, so I do like that, especially this color. I'm not sure about the other 2 colors, but I can certainly vouch for this one. I'm sure you can see I put my grubby hands on. These are really nice. One thing you do have to get used to, especially if this is your very first Pixel 6a device, and that is the button configuration on the side here, because yes, you have the power button at the top and the volume rocker at the bottom, but if you come from any other Android device across all manufacturers, it's the other way around, where the volume rocker is at the top and the power button is at the bottom. As a result of this, what this means is that I get really confused when I go back to another Android device. I end up clicking the wrong button, you know, when I flip between the two. So that's something that, again, it's not a big thing, but just something to be aware of. I don't know why Google chose to do that. The other thing I like about this device as well is that, yes, it has been brought up to date, as I mentioned earlier. Because look, if you compare it to the iPhone SE here, this is the 2020 edition, which is no different to the 2022. Is it 2022 edition? It's no different really. If you look, it's still got the black bars on the top of the bottom. So Apple haven't really, you know, brought the device up to date. And again, out of the 2, I know which one I would definitely buy. So it would be nice for Apple to, you know, make this more user-friendly by, again, lessening the black bars at the top of the bottom and just refreshing the device. So, but anyway, the star of the show is this Pixel 6a. Obviously, you do have, I'll come back to the cameras very shortly. I love the screen quality on here. It does produce beautiful colors. Let's try it here. Yeah, it does provide really nice colors, and obviously the sound is really good as well. Again, I do cover all of this in depth on my main review So again, if you want to go over there and have a look, do like that, really nice, beautiful, beautiful. And the other thing that this can do, I don't know if I've done it here. Oh, I haven't done it here. Yeah, really nice. If you're someone that, you know, is put off by, for example, this punch hole here, you can always hide that. Again, I do, as a tips and tricks, do cover that on my main channel on Solar Tech. Yeah, so if you, yeah, and it's really good. You can hide the punch hole camera there. So that's another feature there. So pretty good, lovely, beautiful, so nice. Again, handling this on a day-to-day is so comfortable, so easy, so light. Oh, so nice. 178 grams, really, really beautiful. And then in terms of the cameras, yeah, I have to say it does take some amazing photos, especially with that, you know, Google Tensor processor in here. You'll see it as well. Sometimes you'll take a photo, takes a little while for it to process. Sometimes when you take it initially, you'll think, ooh, but give it some time. It when you see the final process photo, oh, it just looks amazing. See, you've got some beautiful features here, portrait, this night sight. Oh my God, fantastic. Amazing, amazing. And I've compared it to the Google Pixel 6 Pro. It just takes fabulous pictures. It really does. Then you've got obviously these other options here. So you've got I tend to use the panorama. That's nice. Don't tend to use the other two. But again, don't be deceived. This can take some amazing photos and videos. Let me just quickly demonstrate here for you. So just take a photo here. In fact, oops, just telling me to move back a bit. Okay, so it doesn't have a macro option. So if I just take it here. So I think the point I want to make is, even though you're getting the 6A, you might think, oh, it's inferior to the 6 Pro. No, do not think that way at all. I mean, just look at this. Crispy. Look at the detail. Oh, the level of detail. I think that's incredible. It really is. If I showed you that, you would never believe that this was taken with the Google Pixel 6a. You'll probably say, oh, it's taken with a flagship device, but it hasn't. So again, fantastic. You know, you can record video up to 4K at 60 frames per second for the rear facing camera, and then it's 1080p and I think at 30 frames per second for the front facing camera. But again, do not deceive yourself, because the quality is superb. Yeah, so again, you've got some other things you can do on here. So just put down like this. This speech enhancement feature is really, really good. Yeah, you have to try it. It does work. It's not a gimmick. Again, I've covered those as a tips and tricks on my channel. Really good. Doesn't work at all frame rates. Yeah, so it will work here. So we're full HD at 1080p. It won't work at it won't work at 4K. But again, it's really, really useful, especially in noisy locations. It does. It's not a gimmick, that I can vouch. Okay. Again, it's just so many little features that you can do on here. So again, for the camera, again, just do lots of things. Again, don't be deceived and think, oh, because this is a cheaper device than the 6 Pro. No, you're getting some fantastic photos and videos with this device. In terms of the software, yeah, it's again, because it has the Google Tensor processor. Honestly, you really cannot go wrong. Really, it is fantastic. So the software, it's just on point. I've never had any issues whatsoever. It's always been on point. Never had any lags. No issues when pairing it to wireless earbuds. And again, look, you've got a lot of features here that you probably would not expect to find on a device of at this price point. Basically, again, so many features. You've got your too many to go through. So, you know, you can take a screenshot by double tapping on the bag. You've got obviously now playing, where it can pick up any song nearby. Once you enable this feature, you don't, you know, unlike Shazam, you have to get it out and wait. No, this one, just set it and it will do it automatically. And the beauty with this as well is that these now playing pick up the name of the artist and the song, and it will go back what is it, two months. So that's fantastic. Again, it's just so many features in there. You'll see them all on my main channel on Solar Tech. So I think that's pretty much it. This is just a very brief look at the device. The other thing I like on here as well, obviously you don't get any dimming. The other thing I like, you've got the ability to add something onto your lock screen. I'll show that to you hopefully just before we leave. Oh yes, so in terms of the colors of the screen, so you can have it here as adaptive, boosted, or natural. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so again, just wanted to cover this very briefly, but you'll see more of this on my main channel on Solar Tech. So let me just sign off by just get on here, and then so if you look, okay, I thought I had a message. No, there we go, right there. So you see, you can have something there on your lock screen. So I just put that as an example. Again, I cover how to do this on my main channel on Solar Tech. So again, that's something that's you find useful. The other thing I love about this device as well is the always on display. They've got it right on point. Again, you can lock it with a fingerprint like that. So again, everything works really nice. Okay, that's pretty much it, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video.